So today I want to tell you guys a story that's really cool because, see, the girls in Wisconsin, Northern Michigan District over here in the Assemblies of God have actually been saving up pocket change, and they do this every year, all year long, and at camp they bring those funds together. Last year they worked on a project to raise support, and that support actually went to a church over in LCO. LCO is an Indian reservation located in Wisconsin.
I'm Deborah Wilbur, and I'm the pastor here at Signer, and the church is LCO, Assembly of God, the LCO Reservation. Oh wow, such a blessing. I don't know if I can tell it all. It was just great. The pastor and a couple, three people came from the Keshena Assembly of God, and they installed our equipment.
A small group of people from the Menominee Indian Reservation at Keshena Assembly of God actually traveled over to LCO to install some sound equipment and projectors, as well as really we partnered with their church. In one day we got all of the sound stuff tied together and put together and all up and going. But
well, I'd never done a missions trip before, so I didn't know what to expect. I was excited for it, to go serve God and do something for others other than myself.
But I mean, for me it was a little thing to do for them, but I know a lot of them were anxious to really get into it and wanting to use the equipment, and I thought it impacted them a great deal.
Pastor Debbie was preparing us, and she was telling us that a team was coming out to do the sound system. And I didn't know how elaborate of a sound system you guys are going to put up. You know, I just thought it was going to be, you know, a projector, but it's just so much more. I mean, it involves the computer, you know, the laptop and everything, and these projectors, you know, that were put up here. And
once we got there, and so Pastor Matt's like, oh, this is going to go there, this is going to go there, you know, and Michelle figured it out. I'm like, oh, okay, all right, you know, and so then here, next thing you know, I'm like, all right, you know, and then I'm screwing things together. You know, I had never even used a screwdriver before, because I'm like, okay, RJ, put this together. Dylan, here, put this together. Richard, hang that up.
The people came and put it all in, installed it, and did other blessings beside, installed a few of our lights and security cameras that we haven't had for all these years. And I just feel modern now.
If others could see that, what it means to somebody, like when we were there eating a meal and that door popped open during the meal, I couldn't believe that door just didn't lock, and it was just open on that church. I was able to fix that door for them so it would stay secure, and I don't know how long that door was just open on that church, and that meant a lot to them. And that was just a small thing, fixing a little lock on a door, and then putting some security cameras up, and fixing the lock on that door took me maybe a total of 3 minutes altogether to fix it.
Okay, so now with that, after everything was all put together, you know, it was really cool. You know, it was like when we first had our system put into the church. You know, it was really, really nice. You know,
and we were so blessed. You know, and I know that God, this is a God thing, you know, and this has been something we talked about for a long time, but, you know, God always has a perfect timing. You know, he has the right people, the right place, the right time.
I want to give a shout out to BGMC and the girls in our district that really supported and raised funds over this last year, because I tell you what, like, their little pocket change made such a huge difference in our community, both in LCO, and I really believe in the Menominee Reservation as well. And I pray that your guys' giving and our serving and the LCO church serving with us as well and working on this, because their church helped in this too. I really pray that this really stirs all of us to see, you know, the power of planting seeds and watching things grow.
I had to see something grow within the church that we went there to do, that started from nothing and came into fruition before we left, and it was amazing to see how something started from a blank canvas, and God just created a masterpiece within.
Really nice that, you know, I think it's important for when you're younger like that to realize, you know, what matters in life. You know, realize what, you know, that's a blessing to see the young kids doing things, because it's rare to see even the adults do anything.
It really inspired me again. I want to, well, it inspired my great-granddaughters. I told them where the equipment was coming from and who provided it. And right away they said, Grandma, we're going to start collecting pennies. So I know God is working. And, you know, it's just great when little children get inspired to do something like this. Just thank you all. I can't say enough to thank everybody.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.